Mentioned that, the House of Representatives is coming back into session next week. The Senate starts this week. And the House will have 3 weeks, basically. And in those 3 weeks, I believe they're going to have 10 legislative days. I might be wrong on that. It might be 14. It might be more than that. But in any case, it's not going to be, the 21 days of 3 weeks. Kevin McCarthy typically holds the House in session 3, sometimes 4 days a week. So there's going to be a very brief period of time in which to pass these 12 pieces of legislation that are basically the standard pieces that keep the government going. And none of them have so far been passed. Zero. One of them, has made it to the floor. So here now we have the House Freedom Caucus. I call them the Cokehead Caucus because they all, take so much support and money from basically the old Koch network, which is now way beyond just Charles Koch. And they are absolutely committed to trying to crash the economy this fall in the hopes that it'll produce a serious recession that will last into the election period next year. Because, Biden's running around the country right now bragging about Bidenomics. And, with good reason. The economy is doing better than it's done since the 60s in many regards. But, these guys are absolutely committed to this. So now the Democrats are saying, okay, number one, we are going to try to work with moderate Republicans in the House of Representatives to pass legislation. Now, the kicker here is Kevin McCarthy has to approve of it. He has absolute control over what comes to the floor of the House, barring a discharge petition, which is unlikely, although you never know. So Democrats are saying, we're going to try and work this out. But if they can't work it out, if Kevin McCarthy stands in the way, then the plan B is to use the damage that this will do to America to publicize it and make the Republicans own it. This is, in essence, the two Santa Claus theory all over again. And only now with an extra bit of malice thrown into it, the shut the government down part. And so keep an eye on this. This is going to this is a really high stakes thing. It's going to affect the economy of the entire world, as well as the United States. And the big question is, how does the media deal with this? Are they going to let the Republicans get away with this and blame it on Democrats or Biden or whatever? Or are they going to put the blame where it belongs if this happens? So stay tuned, as they say in the radio business. We'll be right back.